All right, welcome back to Warp's Edge. This time, I'm going to cop out and not play Hermes. Now, if you've been watching, you realize this is the fourth video I've done for Warp's Edge, and I've just been kind of mixing it up, right? I've gone through three of the ships so far and three of the motherships so far, and so if you've been playing the home game, you know that it's time for the Array and Hermes, and there is absolutely no way I'm going to do this to myself. Hermes, at game start, gain one extra skill card, so that's nice. These things have been saving my bacon. We know that those things are wonderful. You just have to use them properly, and sometimes, luck of the draw, you get stuff that's amazing. But the problem here is targets require one extra laser to destroy, and yeah, I can't do it. I'm not man enough. I'm just gonna play Artemis here, so we have no special abilities whatsoever. That's also a nice little bit of less overhead for things for me to remember, because I really struggled with Titan, which, as far as I can tell you, that ship is incredible, and I was going to play Titan to do this fight, and I thought, no, let's just try something different. But Hermes having to use an extra laser against a boss like this is probably just biting off more than I can chew. So the quick and dirty setup on this guy, I love it. Now, how is this guy half as complicated as Duo to run? During setup, place the mothership marker on the leftmost section. Okay, easy enough. There's even a spot for it. On every turn, the space with the mothership marker is active. At the end of every turn, move the mothership marker to the right until it reaches the next remaining section, looping back to the leftmost section and starting the cycle over again if necessary. And then you can see, thank goodness there's this little graphic here, because I had to stop and read this. At the end of every turn, move the mothership marker to the right until it reaches the next remaining section. So it tells you in there to skip over it, but there's a little picture that shows you to skip over a blown up section, which is awesome. And then this mothership is unprotected. This mothership can attack and be attacked every turn. However, only the section that is active for the turn can attack and be attacked. This is wonderful. I love this. This seems like a doable fight to me. So let's see. Oh, you know what I haven't done? And it's because I just changed my mind and reset. So we are going to start with one of those. So let's just take a quick peek at the power tokens of the wonderful generic Artemis ship here. Again, we do get 2 shields for 1 energy. Its hold is only 2, not 4, like the amazing Titan. And then we have the one I affectionately call the Splat. That's the Photon Blast. That's 2 damage to enemies on its left and right side. We also have the Overdrive, which is right below that. It says place this token between 2, blah, blah, blah. That's an evade. It's a maneuver to its left and right sides. And then we have Warp Ahead, which I'm really enjoying drawing that, although that one can cause problems when you're planning to prolong the warp a little bit. And then we have the E as Enhance, the yellow arrow over there. So this one's pretty wild, and I only ever used this ship once, and I just want to experiment with it some more. Choose energy or laser, exchange any number of tokens of that type from your pool with tokens of the same type but the next higher value from the supply. That's fantastic if I can exploit that. And then we have Retrofit right above it. Activate 1 skill card. You must use that skill card this turn. That's great. That's like free energy. Okay, so let's. Oh, here I am. All this, talking and everything, and I'm not doing the job that was set before me. So let's shuffle up the cards. Believe it or not, I've actually done it before I started talking, but I just to give me maximum, randomness here. Let's see what cards we're gonna pull. We'll pull 2 of them right off the top. And we have, oh God, these are both so wonderful, right? So we know we love the upgraded battery, right? I love the upgraded battery. That thing saved my bacon against the Duo, because I was able to pull out all of the damage I needed at the time. But it just so happened to work with the card, the Energy Bolt, right? So I can use energy as lasers, which actually, you know what? Against this boss, that might be real good. And then there's that, right? Which is, this card counts as 5 lasers against 1 target, but it cannot stun. So if you're gunning for a boss here, I mean, God, if I pulled that out right now... Oh, and this is tempting. If I pulled that out right now, I could pretty much guarantee taking out a boss section every turn. That almost seems like cheating for this guy. And this is what I'm talking about how amazing these cards are. If we were to utilize that properly... Oh, man. Oh, and we need those retrofits to build. Well, and we can use it for. Oh, we could use it for free with retrofit. So the retrofit. So the problem. So oh god, what do we take? Do we just let fate decide? I don't know what's in here. Do we just let fate decide? Here's what I'll do to make sure that they're shuffled even better. I'll throw them in here and then we'll pull them out because this way I'll have no idea. I don't know. I could see either one of those in the right hands, in the right capable pilot's hands, of either one of those being absolutely incredible. So let's see here. There's one and there's two, and we'll just take whichever one is on the bottom. Energy bolt it is. So unfortunately, the upgraded battery is out this time. All right, so that's what we're going with. Then I sorted all these out, and I believe these are my level 3s. So over here, it looks like it's a 4-4-3, and that's probably because we have to fight the boss every single round. So 1, 2, 3. These are red, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, and then these must be 1, 2, 3, 4 orange. Yep. Okay, got it. And then 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So there is our nice and simple row to deal with. None of this weird, hinky, funny business of like half rows and you know, all that stuff that was such a weird thing to wrap my brain around that I probably got wrong anyway. I apologize. So this is going to be round 1. So let's load up the bag and see what happens here. There's no need to stop and take a break or anything. This one's pretty straightforward. We've seen this before. We've seen the Artemis. We know what it's capable of. Let's get busy here. And the array seems very straightforward. Very straightforward. So let's just see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, come on. 5. There we are. Okay. So we have 3 evades. Oh, bless. Look at that. We don't have anything that says no, you can't evade. No, you can't stun with lasers. God, the duo is a wreck. It's so hard. It is so hard. And I can't wait to find out. Look at it. And 3 stars, right? And this is 4 stars. So I can't wait to find out how bad I get smoked by this thing in a minute. And it's unfortunate because that's going to happen immediately. I was hoping to draw my little. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I was hoping to draw the arrow, so I could, or the this, so I could immediately blow this up. Right? That was the hope. And it does say target, and that's a target. These are enemies. So unfortunately, we are not in good shape to begin with. So is there anything that we can do to get ourselves some more tokens out of the bag? We can do this here. Is that worth it just yet, or can we put some better stuff into the bag here? We can add an energy to the bag. I don't know if that's going to be for the best. That's energy and that's energy. Let's go ahead and do this one. So, oh, it's so nice. Look at that. I have 1 spot for my discard pile. I have I was traumatized by the duo. Okay, ooh, that's a nasty glare here. Where do I move that to so it doesn't blind you? Scooch everything over a little bit here. Is that still bad? That's better. Okay. So then we have, oh man. Oh, I don't want to get smoked on round 1. What's left in here? Let's see. Well, if we have, you know what? Oh, you know what? That is the answer. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's do this to evade this guy. Oh, and I don't have to do the mental gymnastics of adding 1 more to this because I'm the Titan. This is easy. I love this. All right, so let's. Oh, that's such a nasty glare. Ah, we got it. We're in there. Okay, maybe we'll just put these up here so it's less glare for us. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. Okay, so we have this. So looking at the power token here, choose energy or laser. I'm going to choose. So that's interesting. That's such a bummer. So now we have a real interesting situation, right? This is our only shot at taking out that first guy. Because if I upgrade the energy here, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we blow up, say, this guy. I have no way to take out a mothership. This game makes the best decisions. Like, you just have to, what makes the most sense? Or do I just delay? Do I do this? Do we just hang on? Do we press to blow up the mothership? I mean, at the end of the day, that's how you win, right? You blow up the mothership. So let's do it. Okay. So we're going to take this enhanced token. It says choose energy or laser. I'm choosing lasers. Exchange any number of tokens of that type from your pool with tokens of the same type but the next higher value from the supply. So it says exchange. right? So just to make sure I'm doing that right. Exchange any number of tokens. We exchange 2 ones of that type from my pool with tokens of the same type but the next higher value from the supply. Okay, I think that's legit. Okay, it doesn't say gain, right? It doesn't say that we put them in the bag. It says exchange. So suddenly we can charge this up and we can use this to blow this guy up immediately. Now my question is, when does that move? Does it move now? On every turn? No, it doesn't move every turn. Okay, well the good news is we prevented this thing from shooting us as well. Now we're still going to get shot by somebody because here we are. So we can, let's blow this guy up here, 2, 4, and take our O. Right, let's take the O, throw it in the bag there. How many are left in here now? Because that's going to depend on what I buy, right? That's going to determine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there are 5 in there. I do have 3 energy. We may as well just, ooh. Let's go ahead and buy this. Is this the move? Is this the right move? And so my thinking, what I'm wondering about here is I can't split damage on the array. I can't split damage on the array because they're not even active. They're Oh, they're completely unprotected. Right, that's of course they are because I just shot one, of course. Mothership can attack and be attacked every turn. So only the section that is active for the turn can attack. Okay, so yeah, so I can't split my shots. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. So is this the better option? I think it is. So we're going to spend all 3 energy on that. That goes into the bag. We're going to get shot by Scout here for 1. Let's just take out one of these evades, even though I love them so much. And then the next round is going to be if we can find 5 tokens. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's, oh no, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Here we are. Okay, big guys all ready. That's right. Now we do have, we do have something like this that we can use. Oh, and then this moves. Right, and that guy's going to shoot us now unless we can somehow do, and see, we can't. We don't have enough. Oh, yeah, we're going to take loads of damage this game, right? Okay, so we can do that to shut that down. We can basically, we can't quite kill. Like, we can stun this guy and kill this guy, but that doesn't feel good. We could kill this guy and this guy, but then we're taking 3 damage, which also doesn't feel good. So the other, oh my god, these guys are 6s. Wow. And this just lets us draw out of the bag, and there's only 1 in there, which I don't care about. So adding stuff to the bag is going to definitely be preferred. Although if I drop this here, we can add an energy to the bag. We won't be able to kill any of these guys, but we can at least stop them and only get shot for 2 from the mothership. And if we had to, we could always repair our lasers, I do that every time, our shields later, or I could purchase with 2 of these another, since we just chucked one, let's go ahead and throw one of those back in the bag. And then do this. So these guys are stunned, but we get shot by the mothership 1, 2. So we've got to chuck 2 something. So we'll get rid of these 2 energy. And the mothership is going to move over here. So, oh, got it. Yeah, and it just gets worse, yeah? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Oh, I had to switch this. This guy cannot be attacked by value 1 lasers. So this 3 and that 1 had to switch. This guy had to get hit by a 3. This guy got hit by the 1. This guy can't be stunned by lasers. So we went ahead. Well, if we're going to do that, then maybe our best bet is to stun that guy and blow that guy up, right? Maybe that's the trick. Because if we just stun those 2, stun that guy, blow this guy up with a 3, we get a 1 laser for it. Maybe that makes more sense. Okay, so stunned. We took our 3 damage, we got rid of our things, and I don't think we have 5 in the bag. I think we have like 3, right? Yeah, we only have 3. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the first warp. Man, this is... Maybe I miss fighting the duo a little bit here. All right. So warp 2 here. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, and this energy bolt is just going to be key for us taking out these sections of the array here, because having to fight these 5 guys all the time is as hard as I thought it would be, right? That is brutal. having to deal with all of these ships. And so now we definitely have the right ship because we can take our P and our O here will allow us to fight, 2 ships at a time or stun 2 things at a time, right? So let's see here. We have Fateful Lasers and the Old Necklace. Ignore all mothership attacks and abilities this turn. That's nice. Laser tokens you assign to targets this turn count as double their value. This effect lasts until the end of the turn. I have to take that. That's incredible. Okay. Let's take our 5 tokens here because we have to play a laser heavy. Oh my god. Here I am. We have to play a laser heavy game, and look what I drew. Absolute trash. Wow. Oh man, I mean, is this is this doable? So we can outmaneuver this guy. We can't out token these guys, I don't think, right? Like I could. We can outmaneuver that guy and then draw 3 more tokens, but is it going to be enough? Or we can maneuver these guys, but then we're taking all kinds of damage. We kind of have no choice. So let's maneuver this guy, draw these 3. Okay, so here we go. Now what we could do, dang it. What we could do is use this upgrade to take our 1 and our 2 and make it a 2 and a 3. Okay, so now we have at least some bigger guns here, right? And we can blow this guy up, and then we can, I mean, it literally, oh, wait, no, we're in kind of good shape here, right? So we could blow this guy up and stun that guy and take 2 damage, or hold off the onslaught a little bit, pay this 1, well, let's hang on to it. How many are in here? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like this chucking so many things here. So, oh, wait a minute. And we're just merely stunning it. So it's not going to be worth it unless we can kill it. You know what? And that's the biggest threat to us right now is that one guy right there. So we could do 2. Oh, God. We could do this again. We could do this again. Maybe this is the right move. We use Energy Bolt for 5 against this. Plus 3 is 8. So we blow this up. We don't get, oh, you know what it is? We don't get any rewards for killing this guy. Then we blow this guy up and we get a 1 evade. But then we get shot 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to lose 2 tokens. So we'll take out the 2 evade since we seem to be going laser heavy. That's a bummer. Okay, so here we are. Now we've got to draw 5 tokens. I think that's all that's in here. Yeah, that's all that's in there. And then pull out some more dudes, and this guy moves. This is brutal. Okay. And I just realized something else that really stinks. I don't have any more energy. I have every token out of this bucket here, right? Or out of my bag. So I have to start pulling in some energy because I can't even charge this up. Yikes. So we kind of have to do this, right? I mean, this is a no-brainer at this point. We've chucked all of our energy against our better judgment, right? And then 2, 4, 5, dang. We can at least maneuver those guys, and we could do that and blow this guy up and then just stun this guy. How do we feel about that? I think we feel as good as we can. So we're going to blow this guy up, and we'll take another P into here, and then these 2 guys are stunned. Yeah, I think that's it. And this guy's stunned as well, right? So we just take that off, move you forward, and draw. Nope, that's the end of the warp. I only have these 3 in here. So, wow. That's moving quickly. Okay, so we're going to shuffle all these guys up. I already moved the arrays thing. We are on warp 3 now. Dang. Although I think we did really good taking care of that middle section. It was a sacrifice, but that one's going to be the tricky one to get rid of, and we've just done it. So I think we're okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2 of these. We have perfect plan. Ooh, bright red jacket. Targets require 1 less laser to destroy this turn. That might be really handy for us. Tokens you buy this turn go directly to your pool. I don't have any energy, so here we are. Okay. All right, so that's the setup. That's what we're looking at. Ooh. We are just low on tokens. Okay, that's a kind of a bummer too. So what did it say? I can do it for energy? Enhance. Energy or laser. So maybe we do this and we take our 1 and 2 and we make it a 2 and a 3, right? So that's a little better because now we can charge up our stuff. Okay, so let's... Wow. Yeah, we can't really afford to get shot anymore. That's our biggest problem. So, you know what we need to do is we need to make sure that we are not... Dang. We are not allowing... Ah, that's so funny. I got rid of this, and now this is the one that I would want. Because what I really want to do now is fix the problem I've gotten myself into. Yeah, because if I had that, I could have charged it up and then bought 5 level 1 lasers, and they would have been here, and then I could have a whole mess of lasers. See, that was a bad move on my part. Well, I don't see a fix here. I don't see a good way to not die other than pumping up my shields. So what we can do is use this. I don't like using it on that, but I don't have a choice. So we can use this 5 to blow up this 4, right? I mean, maybe that's a little... I mean, it is overkill, but I'm kind of in a pickle now. Then... Oh, wait, maybe we don't have to. Maybe we don't have to. If I use Fateful Lasers instead, this does double damage. So that 2 becomes a 4, right? Laser tokens you assign to targets count as double their value for this turn. Then this 6, we can blow up this guy and get an R. Okay, is that the best move? I guess it's kind of my only move. So we blew up this guy, and then I'm kind of stuck with this. So to take as little damage as possible, what I need to do is we'll do the flyby on this guy, and then we're going to take these 3, and we're going to buy 3 level 1 tokens. I think these things, level 1 lasers. Then we get shot for. Oh no, we can't. We'll die. I need to take those lasers out of there. I'm going to have to cheat. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 level 1 lasers. Those are out. Yeah, because we'll die. Dang. Okay, so all I can do then is that. Max out my shields again, right? Right, because now we get shot for 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have to get... See, this is what I didn't... This is no good. So we have to get rid of 3 tokens now, right? So it's, I mean, what 3? All 3 of these are incredible. What 3 tokens do we get rid of? I think this is hard to get, so we have to keep it. That did not feel good, let me tell you. Okay, because we got shot for 2 and there. Okay, so then we're going to pull 5 out of the bag. We're running just a little too lean here, I think. I think that's too many. We're running a little too lean here, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and another enemy. And then this guy moves over here. So see, I can't really do 6. I mean, I can just do 5 damage and 6 damage and blow that guy up, right? Why not? I mean, this is how we win, right? So there's that guy. We are committed to that now, right? We can. We spend that to charge that up to 2, and then we can stun 2 of these guys, right? So we can stun... we can stun those 2, and now we have our choice of who to blow up. I say we blow up this guy, because then it gets another one of the split ones into our bag, which is great, right? So there's that guy dead, and then in this bag is 1, 2. Oh, I can't. It slipped. Anyway, I got shot for 1 because they're stunned. So this guy shoots me again. I lose a shield. Oh, I think we're gonna just rush this down. Let's get rid of this 1 laser. No, we need. I need all the things. Let's get rid of. Yeah, fine. Let's get rid of a 1 laser. Oops, I think that's out. Okay. So then, is that warp 4? I have 1, 2. Oh no, look, I have a string, and then I have 5 more in the bag. Okay, so here's. Oh, and this moves here. Can I do 6 damage? I can do 4 damage. So my only question would be, retrofit. Activate one skill card. You must use that skill card this turn. So I assume that means the card has to be not like exhausted, right? Because if it was not, because if I could use that charge, and you know, I could use that to shoot that for 5-6 damage, right? Or I could use this to activate Bright Red Jacket, right? Target require 1 less laser to destroy, so that brings that down to 5, but I can only do 4. Dang, I don't think that's how this works. I think this just bypasses the activation requirement. So I think we're boned here, right? That's the situation. So what we you know what? This guy died. This guy put an O in the bag. I didn't realize that was 2 damage on that guy, right? I didn't just draw him, did I? I don't think so. No, we killed the P guy. So there's an O in this bag too. So unfortunately, I've got to redraw because there should have been 1 more token in the bag, but there should have been a brand new fighter out here. There we go. Okay. Not that it's going to change anything. I needed to put another P in the bag, not an O. Right, I mean, I think I drew the same anyway, right? Okay, so having said all of that, we're still short of damage. So this will eliminate those 2 guys right away. That's 1 evade for both. That's fine. That is 1 and 1 energy apiece. 1 and 1 energy apiece. We need to stun this boss guy somehow, though, right? So, I mean, there's that at least. And then this, I mean, that's only 4 damage. Oh, this guy can't be attacked by level 2 lasers. There's really nothing else I can do here. If I activate this, it just, I think we got this in the bag anyway, the more I look at this, right? Because if everybody's stunned, this guy's stunned, but this guy gets blown up. Oh, he lets me draw tokens. Hold on. 3 tokens. There's only 1, 2, 3 in here. Oh, wait a second. So if we put this here, and that guy already had that, it blows this guy up. That lets us draw the 3 tokens. We still have this. This is assigned to that guy. So wait a minute. And we have that still. So can I do the damage? Absolutely not. Okay, so we need to do some damage just to mitigate this horror show here. So let's put that there. This here. This is going to end the warp, but I'm going to want these. Oh, I can only hold 2. Rawr. Let's hold that and this and oh, I can't. I don't want to get shot though. So I guess we evade that guy for 1. I can evade him for 2, but then I get shot for 2. I have an idea. I'm going to take these 2, and I'm going to buy... See, and again, if you've been watching me play this, you've heard me say this before. I love that you can sit there and just think so hard about your turns and work it out. So I'm going to take this 2, I'm going to buy the 2 and put those 2 in there. On purpose, I'm going to throw these down here to evade this guy, to put another 2 in my bag, right? That leaves me those... I could just stun the boss, but I'm not going to. I'm going to sit on these tokens and let the boss shoot me for 2, taking me down to 1, meaning I get to take 2... I have to take 2 tokens out of this bag, right? And so if I take these 2 out, that leaves me with 5 and 6. I have 11 tokens. There's 2. So I have 13 tokens in the bag. Oh, man. This game is so good. All right. So we're going to move this guy forward. I'm going to draw a new power. Yeah, I've got this in the bag because you know exactly what I set myself up for here. It doesn't even matter what I do. Whatever. I'll take... I've got move an enemy to the bottom of the row... move 1 enemy from the row to the bottom of the deck, and I have evade 1 enemy, but do not gain the evade reward. We'll take that. Then all of these guys get shuffled up. Right. You see, I've got myself set up to win no matter what, because as soon as my turn starts, I can shoot the boss because retrofit says activate one skill card. You must use that skill card this turn. That's 5 damage. And then I've got 2 damage to go onto the boss, right? So it doesn't matter what I draw, right? I get to draw 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pull it off anyway. Oh, look at that, right? We have 2, 4, 6 damage right onto the boss anyway. It didn't matter. It didn't matter on Warp 4 what happened. Right? I mean, we didn't even have to do it that way. We can keep all these, spend these to activate Energy Bolt. Boom, that's 5. Here's 2 more. That's 7. That blows up the boss. And we still have these 4 to stun everybody. Somebody here can't be stunned by something. There. You're all stunned. I hate every last one of you. And then, you know, we could even use something like that. Requires 1 less laser to destroy enemies this turn. So these 2 got blown up. Like, that's pretty good. I feel like we absolutely wrecked the array there. And wow, I don't know. That was. It feels pretty legit to me. I don't think anything was wrong there. That's a nice smooth fight. The duo fight was so much more work mentally, but it was also nice to play a ship that didn't have a skill I had to keep worrying about. But this also felt like the first time where I was trying to keep it lean on purpose, keep the bag lean on purpose, because I wanted to force certain draws, and I knew that I had, you know, a 1 and a 2 energy token in there because they were out. So likely I would have been able to power up things had I needed to, but I was lucky enough to keep this and a 2 energy to make sure that we could do 7 damage to that 6 damage spot. So huzzah, the array has fallen. So thanks everybody for watching, and remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. I'll see you next time.